Hey folks, this time I'm just gonna go over your mentality when you take down a current meta base. So how the current meta developed was that after the loons became OP, after they had no hesitation to retarget a defense after targeting one, and they dropped 5 times their DPS at like second 2 of being on top of the defense. So all that made them super broken, and people started coming up with anti-Laloon bases. After that update, there was a boom of the witch slap, right? So everyone was doing witches. It was crazy across the board. People are still doing that, and it is quite broken. But slowly, the meta shifted. You had all these lopsided air defenses on one side. You had a high DPS area, offset, not the core. Then you had like your heroes placed apart, so you had to take their DPS separately, like deal with them separately. You had a dead core, which made your troops have to path around the base. It's also predictable for the attacker and the defender as well. Keep it in mind. So you can align your spring traps better, your air bombs, your giant bombs. Everything can be planned better if you have a dead core. On defense, but the same thing can be exploited by the attacker. So if you know there's nothing in the core, or possibly Teslas, because it's a fresh hit, so then you know how your troops will react around it. Otherwise, if you have these four structures being taken down at the same time, your troops could go here, 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 or here, right? So that's four different structures. Sometimes these troops, if they're on the lower side of the grass, might head here, otherwise they'll go top. These troops, same story. These troops, they can go to the wizard tower, this wizard tower, and then path here or path deeper into the base, right? So it's very difficult to plan your normal cold-blooded or shattered attacks. Like, what? How would you approach this base? You take a kill squad, probably break in here, take out one archer tower, and then still eat a lot of firepower from these guys. If you want to jump on these points, that's doable, but the funnel is expensive. So if you try to go here, the queen stays up way long. If you want to witch slap, this air defense is gonna annihilate your northern troops. So basically, what these bases do is they require a different kind of mentality, right? So instead of the can you get the queen, can you get the CC, can you get maximum defense on your entry, perfect. No, that no longer works. What you want is to take down as much defense as you can as fast as possible. Most of these bases go on to defend pretty well just because they make the attacker time fail. You'll be left with two loons, a couple minions, probably an unpopped hound, and that's GG. Like, there's no way you're gonna clear 30% of a base in the last 30 seconds if you have just those troops remaining, right? So that's what these bases are going for. They're going for destroying your Laloon pathing with these air defenses all in a line. The central yet sort of offset queen, which makes it difficult to get to her, and that makes you have a heavier kill squad. But then the kill squad that you are gonna bring will not have as much value as you would hope on normal raid, right? So let's go through one of the raids. So what I was planning was a jump over here to get into the queen, take this compartment down, this entire area, and then instead of raging it as usual, I chose to heal it just because I want my kill squad to tank instead of do a lot of damage. What I don't want it to do is die off and let my hogs get all the heat from the defenses. That would be unfortunate. So do you see the 14 camp space, or 12 camp space for the funnel, which is super efficient. The Lava Hound CC, I was gonna double poison it if it was a damage CC, but otherwise just don't bother like until the end. So my hogs come in here. Like I said, you want to get as much DPS, the defensive DPS, down as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're just gonna get roasted slowly as you move through the base because your pathing is predictable since he has a dead CC core. In order to slow this king down, after the golem and king take down the CC, I just pre-poisoned him. The hogs went slower than I had anticipated on that area. The queen finally locks out, but do you see what I have left? I have a wizard, a bowler, my queen is still up, which is lucky, so is the king, and a couple hogs. So hogs start the cleanup. The queen is going after the pups, which is fine. Pups don't do splash damage. If they did, that would have taken out my hogs long ago. Did you see that? I have 50 seconds left and about 30% of the base remaining. If I had any less troops, this would have been a time fail. I'm not joking, guys. This would have been a time fail. Because that's what the current meta is. You're not supposed to kill off the enemy troops. You're just supposed to make them go through your base, like chew it through slowly, in order for them to get like 90 plus fails. If you can do that, you defend it successfully. At this point, nobody, I guess, you can just throw random troops at a base and get a high percentage 2-star, right? The timing is a problem. So this meta has shifted slowly from like anti-air to anti-spam to now it's more based on a time fail meta. So you have longer bases with a lot of compartments that you have to break into and out of to get to more stuff. One compartment isn't strong, but together you have to take down walls. So bases make you take down walls, right? A wall has a lot of HP, guys. Many people don't realize this, but when you make troops actually beat through a wall during the attack, you're eating a lot of their time. And if you can successfully do that for a long time, the attack's just gonna fail on time. It doesn't matter how good the attack is, how many troops he has, what composition it is. It's just gonna time fail because that's what the current meta is right now. No more 0-star defenses. Nope. Give me a 95%, 98% 2-star on me, I'll still count that as a victory. Just because I ate at his time. He couldn't 3-star me in time. So that's it, folks. Just also, one thing I almost forgot is CC luring and killing it is also one of the main reasons why you time fail a lot of the time, right? Like pulling a CC and then poisoning it, waiting for it to fly off to some freaking corner of the base. That takes a lot of time. That takes about 40 seconds, 30 seconds minimum. That is valuable time your troops could have been pounding into the base, right? So preferably just pull the CC on the go, and good luck for the next war.